It's the end of the year as we know it. It's the end of the year as we know it. It's the end of the year as we know it. We feel fine. Hey, what's up? Good morning. It's 8 o'clock in the morning on this, the 27th day of 2023. The year is coming to an end. Sunday is New Year's Eve. Did you know that? Are you ready for it? I know you're still like, I still have leftovers from Christmas. It can't be New Year's already. Who made this up? Stupid Romans. It's Wednesday. It's the last Wednesday of 2023. That feels kind of weird. It's always weird this time of year, right? and the beginning of the next thing. It's like, wow, I just traveled through time. It's a year. Really, every day of the year, it's a year since the last time it was that day. So every day is technically New Year's, right? But for some reason, we picked January 1st. Well, the Romans did. We did. I don't know. Magic, whatever. I'm blabbering. Hey, it's Wednesday. You know what we do on Wednesday? We head on over to crowdfunding and take a look at all the tabletop role-playing game crowdfunding projects that are coming to an end, but that you still have a chance to jump in on and get those last-minute bonus rewards. And just in case you're ever wondering, do the rewards actually happen? I received in the mail today my backer reward thing for backing KNAVE 2 by Ben Milton. I backed this at the beginning of last year, and at the end of this year, it showed up in the mail. It was a patch, as promised, and a KNAVE 2 postcard / bookmark. Now, I haven't received my copies of the actual books yet, but I have received the backer bonus, so you do actually get them, even if it seems like it was so long ago I forgot I backed it. Okay, so in case you haven't heard of this Monty Cook DM thing, the crowdfunding for that is already coming to an end. Looks like it's going to end January 5th. It is an original system that we know nothing about. The most common pledge is $135. You get the PDF and the print versions of both books. Okay, so now it's going to be 2 books. I didn't know it was going to be 2 books. Coming as 2 books, you'll get 400 pages Heroes, which is the rule book, and Monsters, the Beastry, that reprints a bunch of stuff Matt Colville's already done. What if people already have that? What if people? I mean, it's he just did that Monster book, right? And that was like another Kickstarter million thing. But it looks like the second book of the MCDM RPG is going to be the reprint of the stuff that he's already done. But I guess converted to the new system, and as well as the original mechanics, or completely doesn't say. It's the highest funded one he's got so more. It's at 3,500,000, but it'll probably hit 4 million. We still know nothing about this game, other than it's heroes fighting monsters, and there's thematic abilities and a lot of stuff dealing with movement and initiative. If you're familiar with some of the weird math and mechanics of 4th edition D&D, it definitely feels like this is a homage to 4th edition D&D, as well as a couple other systems. So it is not a D&D killer. I guess it's going to be fantasy, but it's not a D&D killer. I don't think he's trying to go for the D&D market, but if he does take some, fans away from 5e, that's not a bad thing, ? But yeah, we still know very little about it. It's still in the beginning playtesting creation phases, so anything Colville's saying about it today might change a year from now. We know that people who backed it, especially the people who backed the 135 one, will receive their stuff sometime at the end of 2025 or early 2026, which of course led to a lot of the people complaining. A lot of the many reasons people complained about it, because why should I wait that long for a game? Am I still going to be interested in this game 2-3 years from now? And who is this guy to make $3 million? And then there were, of course, the people who were talking bad about it and simply cherry picking just because they needed a reason to be mad at Matt Colville for making $3 million. And those people just sounded like they were petty and jealous. Oh, Matt Colville once said this, therefore he's a horrible human being, blah, 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 blah. It's like, Yeah, that just sounds like you're taking something he said out of context and you're cherry picking news. But who knows? Maybe he is a horrible human being. I don't know. Never met the guy. Yeah, I got my backer stuff for KNAVE 2 yesterday. I haven't received the books yet, and I have my PDF of Mashurti, Basic Experts game. From Adept Icarus, we have Cyan Starlite. This is a core rulebook. This one ends January 10th. $30 is the most popular pledge. Gets you the PDF, the POD discount coupon, and print versions of the book, plus an MP3s and an audio cassette and a spiral-bound journal. Now, that's the kind of Kickstarter I like to see. But it's a solo RPG that's also not a solo RPG. It's the solo RPG. You have a character, a starship, a limited dice pool, and no one else in the universe. You're alone. Now survive. So how is it? You wake up alone in space. You figure out what to do. You role play. You use the book to figure out next steps. In the end, you use the resulting numbers to get one of 512 endings. If you're looking for a solo sci-fi experience with a variety of endings, this could be the game for you. Okay, so you start with a spaceship, you're a character in a spaceship, and you're alone in the spaceship. And then you've got to do things to receive one of the 512 endings. So yeah, choose your own adventure type thing. But look at the free shit you get with it. You get an audio cassette. An audio cassette. Those words may seem completely alien to a lot of people if you're under the age of 30, 20. You'd be like, what is a cassette? So, wow. I mean, that's cool. I mean, it's no sticker or a patch, but still, it's pretty cool. From Steve Conley, we have the Meta Domain Fourth Wall Bending Cleric subclass for 5e. This ends January 4th. $5 for a PDF of the book. And it basically feels like it's sort of a tongue-in-cheek take on people who make fourth wall breaking characters based upon, like, you know, I've got a character who's based upon the character from Stranger Things, or I've got a character who makes Deadpool comments or stuff like that. So a joke about a tongue-in-cheek, about a joke, about the way people sometimes break the fourth wall when they're playing game. This one's specifically for D&D, but I mean, come on, people break the fourth wall in every game. Stuff. So a meme based on a meme, but turning it into a role-playing game, joke character, intentionally funny stuff like this rarely, if ever, happens and works. Yeah. Comedy can't be forced. Comedy role-playing supplements. You can't force the comedy. The comedy has to happen naturally for it to work. Now, people might be going, but paranoia. It's like, dude, you can play an entire paranoia game without anything funny happening, because yes, paranoia is innately silly and ridiculous, but it also can be freaking scary. I mean, I played a couple paranoia games that were like, you know, people were, I mean, the jokes were there, but it was more just like, shit, is that guy mutant? Can I trust my teammates? I mean, you know, that's the name. Moving on, from a company called Head Cheese Production, we have Crime Fighting Luchadors, Lucha Extravaganza. $30 is the most popular plant to get you PDF print versions of the game. This is a love letter to the El Santo movies of the 50s and 60s and 70s, and the Batman 66, Scooby-Doo, stuff like that. You know, you play a luchador Mexican, a Mexican luchador professional wrestler who, on his days off, goes out and solves mysteries and fights vampires. I mean, yeah, like El Santo versus Dracula. I mean, this is just a great, weird, bizarre subgenre of action from a long time ago. So, yeah, this looks like something my friend Aaron Cornelius would have made or done the art for. $30 seems a little pricey for a zine, but I love the idea. From Arion Games, we have Savage Gladiators for the Savage Worlds stuff. This is a $15 PDF version. $15 is the most popular pledge. Gets you the PDF and a POD discount coupon. And it's just what every Savage World needs. A Roman arena with a Roman-style gladiators. Or rules for also doing a gladiators-type campaigns using Savage Worlds. From Dragon Shorn Studios, we have the Dead Minds Reforged. This is a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition / Pathfinder 2nd edition adventure, but it also has rules for converting it to 3.5. It's about a mine with treasure, and there's something else in the mine that's yearning to be free. The creators say it takes about 4 sessions to run this adventure, and it's designed for around 5th level characters. $13 gets you the PDF and the VTT files. Remember, if you're downloading VTT files and installing them, check them for viruses. And this ends on January 4th. Black Oak Public Workshop is looking to get some Kickstarter support for their upcoming dice bag series. This one is called Butterflies and Friends Embroidered Dice Bag. $27 gets you 2 dice bags and a free set of dice. So if you're looking for dice bags with butterflies or other animals on them, here you go. For $27, you get 2 of them. Now it says plenty of room. I don't know, man. I got a dice bag that was supposed to hold like 100 dice. It barely holds 40. So, I don't know. But hey, if you can't get a Crown Royal bag and you like butterflies, give these guys some help. $27. And that is it. Obviously, this might be a piece of crap, but I love the idea, so I'm recommending this one. Yeah, there's this thing, which, is definitely going to be a signpost for the future of the hobby, and just sort of this huge mystery where you're like, why did you back this game, people? Because that is the big mystery of the MCDM RPG. 21,446 people felt this game was worth $3,570,546 as of now. And Colville only wanted $800,000 for it. So who are these 21,446 people? And what is it about this game that they wanted to back it? Because we know next to nothing about it. I mean, people have said you can see some of the Kickstarter playtesting on the Matt Colville Discord. And of course, you have Colville talking about it. And of course, Matt Colville has his reputation of making pretty decent products in the past. So is it just the idea of you start out as a relatively powerful character? Is it the idea of the no rolling to hit mechanic, which we've gone over? Is it the guy's name and reputation as a creator that's got, it'll be interesting to see what makes this game that we're not even going to see really any information of for at least another 4 to 6 months, and an actual physical product sometime in maybe 2026. It'll be interesting to see what is it about this game, and will it live up to the hype? And, a week from now, a month from now, 4 months from now, is it still going to be getting the same amount of push and response that it was getting the past 3 weeks? That's the big question, isn't it? For at least that one. Or we would completely forget about it tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. That's it for the tabletop role-playing game Kickstarters that are coming to an end. And that's the last one for this year. When we talk about this again, it'll be a brand new year. We will have traveled a year in the future. It'll be 2024. We'll have flying cars and houses on Mars. And no, we won't have any of that. It's because science fiction lied to us. See y'all.